Do you ever struggle to stay disciplined? You set goals, but distractions pull you away. What if I told you that a 17th century samurai could teach you how to master self-discipline in ways you've never thought possible? Today, we dive into the wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi to unlock the path to lasting self-discipline. By the end of this video, you'll discover how to stay focused, resist modern-day distractions, and build a rock-solid mindset. We'll walk through 7 timeless strategies from the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, each designed to help you conquer temptations and stay on track with your goals. Stick around, and you'll learn how to apply these principles in your everyday life to become the master of your own self-discipline. 1. Regret. Nothing. I have no regrets. Musashi's philosophy teaches that dwelling on past mistakes only weakens your ability to act in the present. We've all been there. Maybe you set out to follow a fitness plan, determined to hit the gym 5 days a week, but after a few days, you give in to temptation, skipping workouts. Or perhaps at work, you made a mistake, and instead of moving on, you spent weeks beating yourself up over it. But Musashi's wisdom is clear. Regret is wasted time. The past is fixed, and no amount of guilt will change it. For example, let's say a man wants to get in shape, setting a goal to go to the gym regularly. He stays consistent for a week, but then misses several days. Rather than letting regret consume him, Musashi's advice would be to refocus on the present. He can't change the missed workouts, but he can choose to go to the gym today. In life, mistakes happen. What truly matters is not how often you fall, but how quickly you stand up again. By letting go of the past and asking yourself, what can I do right now? You allow your discipline to grow stronger with each decision you make in the present. 2. Unshakable focus. Fudoshin. Immovable mind. In our world, distractions are everywhere. Social media notifications, endless streaming options, and constant noise pull our attention in 1,000 different directions. Musashi taught the concept of Fudoshin, which means maintaining a calm, focused mind even amidst chaos. Imagine a guy who wants to build his side hustle and earn extra income. He sets aside time to work, but finds himself endlessly distracted. His phone buzzes with notifications. He takes quick breaks to check Instagram or YouTube, and before he knows it, the day is gone, and little progress has been made. Musashi would have advised him to eliminate distractions, turn off notifications, put away the phone, and create a workspace that promotes focus. During battles, Musashi trained himself to stay fully present, never allowing his focus to waver. We can apply this to our daily lives, whether it's working on a business, studying, or exercising. Staying fully present helps us achieve our goals faster. By training your mind to resist distractions and stay focused, you'll be amazed at how much more productive and disciplined you become. 3. Embrace Shuhari, the path of mastery. Shuhari is a Japanese concept of mastery that Musashi followed rigorously. It describes the stages of learning. First, follow the rules, Shu, then break the rules, Ha, and finally transcend the rules, Rai. In the beginning, discipline can feel hard because you're still learning the basics, but with time and effort, those basics become ingrained, leading you to a level where you can adapt and create your own path. Let's take a guy who wants to build a better physique. At first, the process is challenging. Waking up early for workouts, sticking to a diet plan, and forcing himself to the gym when motivation is low. Initially, he has to follow the rules strictly, but after months of consistency, going to the gym becomes second nature. He no longer has to convince himself to go. It's just part of his routine. The power of Shuhari is that it transforms discipline from something you have to do into something that feels natural. Eventually, you stop thinking about it. It's just who you are. And that's when real mastery begins. Over time, this approach can be applied to anything, whether it's fitness, learning a new skill, or managing finances. Master the basics, and they'll carry you far. 4. Long-term vision. 1,000 days of training for discipline 10,000 days of training for mastery. Musashi understood that true mastery requires time, years, not just days or weeks. In today's fast-paced world, we're often pushed to expect quick results, whether it's fitness, wealth, or success in a career. But Musashi's wisdom reminds us that genuine progress comes from long-term dedication and steady effort. Imagine someone who wants to become financially independent. It's tempting to look for quick wins, maybe jumping into risky investments or trying get-rich-quick schemes. But real financial stability is built over time, through consistent habits like saving regularly, learning about investments, and making steady, calculated decisions. Musashi's teaching on long-term vision is critical. Don't chase instant results. Instead, commit to a steady, disciplined path, understanding that each small step brings you closer to mastery. Whether you're building a business, learning a new skill, or improving your fitness, patience and persistence are your greatest allies. Trust that the time and effort you invest now will pay off in the future. 5. Know yourself. Self-awareness is the key to victory. Musashi believed that self-awareness was essential to victory, both in battle and in life. To succeed in any area, you need to understand your own strengths, weaknesses, and limits. Without self-awareness, even the most disciplined plans can fall apart. Take, for example, a guy who wants to improve his confidence and become more attractive to women. He sets a goal to be more social, but he finds himself scrolling through social media instead of going out to meet new people. The issue isn't that he lacks the time. It's that he's avoiding the discomfort of social situations because of a deeper fear of rejection. Musashi would advise him to reflect on this behavior and understand the real cause of his procrastination. By knowing himself, his fears, triggers, and habits, he can begin to address the problem at its core. Maybe he sets boundaries on social media usage and challenges himself to attend social events more often. Self-discipline starts with self-awareness. Once you know your patterns, you can create strategies to overcome them. It's not just about forcing yourself to work harder. It's about working smarter. 6. Daily progress. One sword a day. Musashi believed in the power of small, consistent efforts. He once said, "One sword a day," meaning that even the smallest daily actions can accumulate into great achievements over time. Discipline isn't about massive, one-time efforts. It's about the small, steady progress you make every day. Consider a guy who wants to save money to buy his dream car. Instead of trying to overhaul his entire budget in 1 week, he decides to set aside a small amount every day. At first, it might seem insignificant, but over the months, his savings grow. Before he knows it, he's much closer to his goal than he expected. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's improving fitness, learning a new language, or mastering a skill. The key is daily consistency. It's not about grand gestures, but about building small, sustainable habits that push you forward, day after day. Over time, those small efforts compound, leading to impressive results. 7. Rise after failure. 7 times down, 8 times up. Failure is part of any journey toward discipline. Musashi taught that true strength isn't in avoiding failure, but in rising after every fall. Life will throw setbacks your way, but what matters is how quickly you recover and keep moving forward. Imagine a guy who sets a goal to wake up early every day to work out. He sticks to his routine for a week, but one morning he sleeps in. Many people would see this as a failure and give up, thinking they've ruined their progress. But Musashi's wisdom tells us that one setback doesn't define the journey. The important thing is to get back on track the very next day. Failure is not the end. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. Each time you fall, you become stronger if you choose to rise again. The journey towards self-discipline isn't a straight path. It's filled with ups and downs. The key is to keep pushing forward, no matter how many times you stumble. Conclusion. Miyamoto Musashi's teachings offer timeless strategies for mastering self-discipline. Whether you want to improve your fitness, achieve financial independence, or grow your confidence, the principles of regret-free living, unshakable focus, and daily progress can help you get there. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about persistence, learning from failure, and committing to the long game. Apply these lessons, and you'll find that the path to discipline is not only possible, but also deeply rewarding.